What is up, my Gaggle of Geeks? I is your boy Chazzeh. I am in the studio today with a special guest because Patrick is unable to make it, but this guest has been on before. Adam, how are you doing?
Doing pretty good. And actually, yeah, what the hell? Like, Patrick invites me over and like his new place and then doesn't even show up. Like,
yeah, were you surprised like when I answered the door?
Yeah, and I was wondering why you had your shirt off too, but I guess maybe because it's Pride Month. I don't know.
Well, it's also really hot, so
it
you
is
know.
A bit warm, yeah. But hey, everyone, Adam McDonald. I do stuff with Big Shiny Robot. You can also find me over at the Funny Books and Firewater podcast, and we're relaunching Big Movie Mouth Off.
Dude,
so
that's awesome. Well, happy Friday.
Thank you.
You know, starting the show, I kind of like to start this off with a segment that we call
it's Gaggle of Geeks. What are you geeking about?
So yeah, I like to start this with what are you geeking about?
Okay.
So Adam, what have you been geeking about? Whoa. What?
Hello?
Who is that? Dude, who are you?
Hey,
Natalie, who is this?
it's okay.
Hey, there's some strange weird dude in here. I don't like. I need an adult.
Ew.
Hi.
Dude,
Hi.
who are you?
Yeah, what are you doing here?
Oh, well. Is this on? Hi.
Hi.
Lovely
Who-
chair. I saw an empty chair and I took advantage of it. Hello.
Do you know who he is?
I thought you did. You're here more often than I am.
Well,
Dude,
I
who
heard
are
you
you?
guys were geeking about some stuff, so I have some ideas. Have you seen Fast 9?
No, I have not. Have you?
Yeah, I saw it.
Great.
I don't understand what this has to do with Fast 9.
Oh, well, it's nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you too. Who are you?
Oh, well, my name, Ken Greasel. I'm Vin Diesel's cousin.
Cousin?
Cousin.
Like second cousin, third cousin, fourth cousin, twice removed, or
We got genes. We got genes together.
Oh,
We got some blood.
Like Levi's or
Well, we've shared Levi's. Yeah.
I don't think
I can't. I don't know if I should have said that. I'm here just to promote Fast 9 and my cousin Vin and all the things that he's up to.
oh, okay.
Does Vin know you're here?
I think he could. I don't think he'd mind either way. I saw the open chair. I took the open chair. I see these two wonderful, lovely two human beings, and I want to be with them as well.
I mean, he's complimenting us, so I think I can go with this.
I might suck you off.
Oh, okay. Well, on that note,
I'm gonna
then,
take this Christianity and put it back here.
dude, you're a dirty cousin.
Do you get that? Because it's shaped like a T. So Christianity. That's my necklace.
I want to do that again for the camera.
Nah. Have you seen the Fast 9?
Yeah, I saw it. It wasn't in IMAX. I was hoping for that, but I saw it in Dolby Atmos, so that was pretty cool.
Well, what'd you think of Cousin Vinny?
Cousin Vinny. Let me think here. So I walked out, and it was kind of cool. It was a press screening, so we had the studio reps there, and they're like, "What did you think about the movie?" And I said, "It was honestly the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life." I want a beer.
Sorry about that.
Dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life, and that is the highest compliment I could possibly give it.
What? Do you have a problem?
Did you sneak that in with you?
Yeah, and I popped the bottle off on your desk.
Oh my God.
You never popped a bottle off a desk?
No.
Well, I'm
I
sorry
only
for
use
the
like
listeners. I didn't mean
cigarette
to be a
lighter.
problem with that.
But isn't that a twist off beer?
No. Anyway, good. You were saying.
It's much
Sorry.
more manly to do the pop off,
Yeah.
and he's got to live up to a lot with Vin Diesel as his cousin.
I know. Look,
telling me.
dude, look how well built he
You're
is for it
telling
too.
me I've had to do all of this just to get women to look at me. Women, men, anyone to look at me. There's
Well,
a problem.
do you grease yourself often, or?
Oh, well, with a name like Ken Greasel, you got to actually make sure that you're greased up. I usually hang out around empty truck parking lots and the latrines after a rock show.
So, speaking of grease, when you're greasing yourself up to get the glisten,
Yeah.
do you prefer like a Crisco, or do you want something that's kind of like like the white Crisco, or do you want like an olive oil?
I enjoy the runoff of a Chippendales dancer.
Okay.
That the minute they get off stage, I just scoop that off the backside and I accumulate.
So are we talking the Patrick Swayze version or the Chris Farley version? Because there's a difference in what's going to run off their back.
It's not the size, it's the health. You know,
Okay.
you got to make sure that they're clean.
So,
And you could be any size to be clean.
but you could just grab their jock straps and just kind of ring it into your mouth and body, right?
Oh my Lord, what show am I on?
You're in Gaggle
What
of
is
Geeks,
wrong
man.
with your co-host here?
I don't know. Hey,
That
I'm
was
just a visitor
that
here,
was
so-
that was uncalled for, young man. Let's talk about Fast 9. So John Cena
John Cena
is in it. I read your review, but no one else knows much about what you thought about the film.
So
Do you
yeah.
even like these franchises?
So here's the thing: no one goes to a Fast and Furious movie because they want deep, intellectual cinema. Well, except
I
us.
do. I really do. So
No, you go to these movies to see them jump cars between buildings, the pretty people, and the explosions.
Mm.
That's what you're there for. And one of my favorite moments in any movie ever was, I want to say Fast 7, where The Rock stands up out of the hospital bed, flexes his arm, and the cast explodes. He's like, Daddy's got to go to work. To this day, one of my favorite movie moments of all time. So no, it's a ton of fun. It's meant to be stupid. I mean, they take a damn car to space.
Spoiler alert.
It's in the trailer.
Oh yeah. They do go to space. And you know what I think about that? I think that science, it checks out.
you think smashing a
I think
car?
that science checks out. What we saw on the screen sounds like they did the research.
Okay, let me ask you a question then. Do they wear
Yeah.
spacesuits in their car?
Yes,
Yeah.
they're diver suits.
They did the science and the math, and they make sure to tell us that. They
Yeah,
say,
they did.
we do science and math, so shut up and enjoy what's about to come.
They just forgot the whole part about how magnets work.
Yeah, there's a little bit of difference with a magnet, whether you're pointed it at your enemy or your friend. It'll only work on the enemy.
Okay.
But that's
seems
also
very
science.
confused.
It's an energy thing. It's an energy thing. You've not seen the film?
No, I have not seen the film. I know certain events happen in the movie, but yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm
I think-
sorry, I didn't support your cousin.
So
You
what
know,
are
you
Oh,
guys
right.
invited me here.
who?
You guys invited me here. to
No,
talk
we
about
did
this.
not. I don't know who you are, dude.
You all
Patrick
invited
said that he
me
was running
here.
late because of traffic and he was racing home.
I'm just saying. To not have seen the film that my cousin was in when you knew that I was coming in here.
Okay, what were you gonna say, Adam?
I think you should take your cross and put it behind your neck again.
I do. I am cross. I am a little cross.
Oh, I should bring out the shame bell for that one.
It's okay. Here, I got something for that. Hold on.
Okay.
I enjoy abuse.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not going to kink shame, but
He's on some poppets. You just hit me with one if I misbehave.
Oh,
I think he would like that.
dude, that's really
There's no reason to, but you should do it.
that's
Oh, I thought you
really
said you
kinky,
had
dude.
Poppers. That's completely different.
Do you know what else? What, I don't know. I heard you celebrating more things than just F9. We don't have to talk about that shit anymore. Can I stay?
Do you think you could stay?
If he keeps the cross
I just
behind
gave you
his
some
neck.
poppets.
Okay, remember, if you add a
Poppers.
line, I give permission to Adam to snap it because you coming on the show, you already signed a disclosure, right?
You know, poppets, they actually loosen your butthole for sex.
Oh my god.
No. Those are poppers.
Popper. Oh my God.
But you can't say that when you get them. Not
Oh,
that
no.
a good Christian woman like me would
All
know.
right.
You
Well,
have to
I was
walk
wrong. on
inside
that
and
one.
ask for some leather cleaner.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
The more you know.
Yeah.
Okay, Adam, what have you been geeking about then?
Oh gosh, there's so much stuff. I know. So I picked up the Final Fantasy VII remake when it came out last year or the year before. COVID kind of fucked all that up.
Okay.
And then I never beat it, and all my friends have given me shit because it's my favorite game of all time. Well, the PS5 upgrade just came out, so I hopped back in. I've been going through it, trying to 100% it, and it's absolutely amazing. If you played the original, you're gonna love it. Plus, on the PS5, like it's just gorgeous. There's no load times. So I've been going through that. Just finished the last season of Lucifer, which I guess they're going to make another little half season to come out. But yeah, I'd say those are two of the things I've been kind of geeking out about lately.
Oh, that's fun. And you were geeking about
Church. I've been going to church a lot. I don't know what this Lucifer show is, but you seem sick.
is it Lucifer good, by the way?
By the way,
it's really good.
my pastor
Mhm.
into me a little bit.
Oh, is he?
A little bit. little bit.
Does he grab? Does he grab the cross?
We can move on anyway.
Okay. Okay. Well, what I've been geeking about is two things. The Halloween trailer was released last night, which I thought was beautiful.
So good.
Yes. So I was geeking about that, but I have also been rewatching Indiana Jones, which we have right here. Yeah, hold that up. Yeah. I've been rewatching those, and I didn't know this, but Temple of Doom started the whole PG-13.
Yeah, it was that and Gremlins.
Yeah, and I thought that was really interesting because it was a lot darker, but I don't know. It's kind of fun seeing it and seeing Steven Spielberg, but there's some news about Steven Spielberg, so let's go into our news segment.
The Newzzeh with Chazzeh.
To start this off, you guys know Spielberg.
You know that's not how it's spelled, right?
What?
You
Newzzeh?
spelled it wrong on both cases. So you said Newzzeh with 2 Z's in the intro, and now you've got 2 S's in the banner.
Newzzeh.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm interrupting the flow. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong though. But it is the news.
Hit me with a pop it.
Oh, dude.
Pop it. What about this?
That's so gross. Okay, Steven Spielberg, you know that he's been very critical on streaming.
Actually, I didn't know about that. No.
Oh, so he's been very critical with Netflix, saying that basically if your movie's not in movie theater, you shouldn't be nominated for an Oscar, right? That's his whole beef with them.
Yeah. No, I did know about that.
Well, he recently bowed down to Netflix, and now he's making some movies with them. He signed up with Netflix.
Oh.
So
What kind of deal?
nobody knows. It's just his production company has at least 4 projects under.
It's the one that involves a truckload of money being dumped on his front yard.
Mm.
And then this one depresses me. Dune has been pushed back
Dude,
again. Dune.
what's that?
It's a sci-fi movie.
I don't watch anything that's not with my cousin Vinny.
Did you see the movie, My Cousin Vinny?
What? What did you say?
The movie, My Cousin Vinny.
What did you say to me?
That's right. You sit up straight.
I've never seen that movie, and I don't know what you're talking about. And it seems like you're making fun of Vin. He's got thin skin,
Yes.
like this thin.
Yes, he does.
It's in his contract.
To have thin skin.
You can't say that. It's in his contract.
I mean, it kind of seems like the bullets bounce off him in VF9.
That is true. And in this movie, you know what's different from the others?
What?
They all know that they're getting hit and it's not affecting them. They're self-aware.
It's a little bit too late to be that when you're 9 movies in. That should have been like 4 movies in, right?
Well, there's a funny scene where they're like, dude, this is like we're in a movie or something, and this is what would happen. So there were some really good meta moments.
Oh, God. Then Scarlett Johansson is producing Tower of Terror movie.
Now, this is interesting. So every theme park is getting a movie?
I don't know that.
Well, Action Park got a movie. Tower of Terror is getting a movie. Haunted Mansion.
But is
Pirates of the Caribbean.
the difference?
Kerbin.
The difference is Tower of Terror is now demolished, right? They took that down.
At Disneyland, not Disney World.
Is refurbished, isn't it? In the Galaxy, in the Gardens.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I've never been to Disney World. So, anyways, she's producing a movie. My next question for that, though, is it going to be like the Haunted Mansion?
I'm more interested to know if it's going to be better than the little short film they made to introduce the Tower of Terror ride back when it came out in the 90s.
I like that one.
Yeah.
I like that one quite a bit.
Is that the one on Disney?
I think it might be. It's like a half hour or 20-minute short.
Isn't it kind of Twilight Zone too? Twilight Zone did.
So the Tower of Terror was based on the Twilight Zone. They had like a Rod Serling thing and a cool little introduction. But they made a little movie about this family going to the park to like go check out the ride, and then all this crazy stuff happens.
Were you on the ride?
I was.
Have you done it?
A long time ago.
Now, did you float things when it dropped?
I think, yeah. I mean, I don't know if I floated so much as got jammed up and like was gonna die if I didn't have my straps on me.
I was pretty jammed up too, but I was sitting on my friend when the thing was going.
Mm-hmm.
So when the flotation started happening, he just kind of unzipped a little.
And that's how it starts.
Brute. He's a brute.
Did you know you can have babies like that?
I mean, I've been trying for a long time, but that ain't happened yet.
Mm.
The more you know.
Yep.
Okay. This is kind of
Made
the
that
same
weird.
thing. Lily Collins is set to play Polly Pocket. They're making a Polly Pocket movie. My question to this: have they not seen Disney's movie Life Size?
I'm hoping no one saw that movie.
I haven't.
You haven't seen that one? Have you seen it?
A long time ago.
Yeah. This Barbie doll comes to life and befriends this girl. So that's kind of what it looks like Polly Pocket's going to be. Anyway, and other unrelated news that's sort of to Indy. What do you call it? Indiana Jones. Harrison is a crash test dummy again, as in he got injured on the set of Indiana Jones 5.
Oh, well, he's always getting injured.
Right.
That guy is like.
He's 80.
Oh,
Is he 80?
He's 78. Yeah.
okay, so you said two numbers there.
Okay.
You said 80.
I
and then
rounded
you said
up.
78.
I rounded up,
Oh, okay.
but he's injured, but whatever. He'll survive.
He's a
and
national treasure. Can't whatever an injured man.
Him and his shawl.
whatever.
Here's what I'll say though. I don't think he should fly planes anymore
Why is that?
because he's getting injured a lot. How much longer are we going to let the crazy person with it? You know, before we're responsible for what happens.
You know, that's just up to the Air Force.
That's God's choice.
I didn't know this either, but did you know they're making a Godfather series?
Speaking of,
No.
So yeah, they're
Where have
making
I
a
been all
series
week? I
about
haven't
the
heard any
making
of
of
this.
the movie.
Oh, the making of the movie.
Mm.
Yeah, Miles Teller said in it, Matthew Good, and Juno Temple.
So it's gonna be like the disaster artist.
Maybe? I
I'd
don't
be down
know.
with that.
I think that's cool. And they're also making an Interview with the Vampire TV show with the producers from Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul.
that'd be cool.
And then finally, this kind of transitions into our next segment as well. But Loki is the first openly bisexual character in the MCU from this latest episode.
There.
So,
Woo!
heck yeah. So that brings us to our next segment. Loki, episode 3. Have you guys seen it?
I did see it. Yeah, I saw it Wednesday night. Yeah, but I was in the middle of cooking dinner, so it kind of was going back and forth, but I did get the most of it. So,
And Ken?
I saw it, and I think I'm done with this. What is up, everybody? I'm breaking character. It's too hard to do the accent, and now I'm just so sweaty everywhere. I figure at a certain point I'm just going to be annoying everybody with it, so why not just break now?
Who are you? Whoa, you fooled me. What, Patrick, what?
What's the sound effect? Press a button.
Which one?
I don't care.
Lord have mercy on us.
That's what my bald cap feels. Yep. So if you guys don't know, this is a bald cap. Obviously, this was going to be for Good Things Utah, but Good Things Utah show didn't happen this week, so I said, "Fuck it, let's do it anyway." It was a mistake. I'm very sorry.
Dude, I think it looks good though.
Yeah,
Like when I first walked in, I was like, "Oh my god, that
I look
looks
like
incredible."
I look like Mr. Clean but short.
Pretty much, yeah. Because I was like, "Hey, where the hell do I park?" Because I'd never been to your new place before, and you're like, "It's over there." I'm like, "What the fuck? Oh, it's Patrick."
What is that?
some crazy bald man just running over.
Oh, you could do better than that.
No, I can't.
You could do better than that. Nat did better than that.
No.
I need
I
insults
could do
about
better,
this.
but I just to be respectful of
I'm a condom.
audience.
I look like a condom.
That's not where I was going.
I do.
Okay, that's not where I was going though.
I look like protection for people.
Do you?
A little.
Think so?
Maybe.
This part feels like it.
How hot is under there?
It's so hot. Like back here, I've been leaking this whole time. I don't know how much sweaty it is
I
back.
see. It was fun. I've been doing that too, but for a different reason.
Dude, I'm so happy that you're on, and you guys are killing it doing this. Well, I'm
sweet.
yeah. Every once in a while, I'll
Doing
dip back
something.
into Ken, but the Loki episode was dope, man. It was very cool that we finally get, because let's be honest, Loki in mythology became a horse, had sex with a horse, and then gave birth to a horse. He really, like, bisexual is kind of an understatement compared to what he's done in history. So it's very cool that Marvel is finally starting to like go into mythology and like give a little bit of stuff with that. And I think who is the person that's running this? The Loki, it's Kate something.
I'd have to look it up.
She directed this episode, right?
And she's the showrunner. So she
celebrated it on Twitter, which I thought was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that it broke the internet in that sense, that was really nice. But
I want to ask Adam this because I honestly don't know, and I don't know what your opinion is on this. Like, for instance, Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker, there was a little bit of, I guess the best way to put it is like gay baiting, where they had people in the back kind of blurred out kissing.
2-second scene kind of thing.
Exactly. This feels like it's a little bit more important, but was it enough that it actually felt like it was a appropriate nod and an appropriate, like, we're actually showing this the right way?
What's really funny is as we're doing this, it's Pride Month, and we've been doing the Pride episodes, again, graphic novels for funny books. And we had a conversation last week about, you know, when you have queer characters in any kind of art form, whether it's comics or movies, do you need to come right out and say I'm gay or I'm bi, or just the fact that you know it's a queer character and they're having those sensibilities? You know, what do you need? And I always joke, I'm not the gay Lorax. You know, I don't speak for the gays. I speak for the trees. So how I feel about it isn't how everyone else does. Sure. That being said, I do like the fact that it wasn't like it was swept under the rug. It wasn't like as cool as in Endgame when they're at the little therapy session. He mentioned like, oh, my husband disappeared. This one was subtle too. It wasn't as if he just came right out and said, you know, I fuck dudes, but he made the point that, yes, I've been with men and women. Mm-hmm. So it was both obvious and at the same time, it wasn't overt, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. I think that whole scene where they're actually just sitting and talking is probably the highlight of the whole episode. I think many will say that the one take through the city will be, but that was one where maybe
that one take was awesome.
Really?
Yeah.
You see, this is the one where I finally was like, okay, I get why some people call these gimmicks.
Yeah, no, that was really awesome.
Yeah, it felt like a gimmick to me this time.
I liked it.
I felt like the edits were too noticeable.
Yes, and
I'd have to go back and look at it because every time you see something that's got like the one take thing, whether it's Birdman or the first Kingsman, and the second Kingsman, like Birdman especially, because I knew it was there. I spent the first 20 minutes of the movie trying to find where the cuts were, and then you could finally get lost in it and enjoy yourself. But yeah, there are those times where you're like, oh, it's right there. And I think a lot of people wouldn't really notice that because they're not used to trying to look for things. Mm-hmm. But with people who do see a lot of movies and who do review them professionally, that's kind of part of what you do, is to dissect and really analyze a movie. So I think for us, it's a bit more obvious. But for the average person who doesn't do that, they wouldn't notice it. So
yeah.
What was your favorite part?
My favorite part was actually when they're on the train. I thought that was really fun because you kind of see Loki try to take on these different characters, like the guards, you know, and then to see them relax, even though this planet is about to, I don't know, destruct itself because of another collision of the planet, right? To see them relax and him get drunk and kind of lose his sense of, you know, we have to blend in. That was really fun. Like, it was a very character-driven episode rather than action-packed until the end, you know?
Yeah, I agree with that. Did you notice in this one that they definitely made more use of the Mandalorian special effects?
Yeah. Like, you mean with the way they did they filmed it, you mean?
Yeah, you could tell that they were totally using that specific sound stage.
Okay.
I feel like Mandalorian now is starting to have a specific style that you can see when that technology is used somewhere else. I thought that was cool that it was back in and being used for stuff. Maybe they could have used more, like, because the city was great because you got a lot of practical effects around it. But when they were just in like the barren desert, those were the parts where I was like, that looks a little bit noticeably green screeny when they're just kind of walking and there's nothing in front of them or anything to kind of like give you something to look at instead. But it's really the dialogue that I like the best and the interaction between the two Lokis.
Yeah, well, I mean, she.
If
really,
she is a Loki, do we think she's a Loki?
I don't.
No?
I think she's the Enchantress.
You're the second one to say that.
Yep.
And honestly, I don't think what's happening right now is happening. I think she's got in his head. So
Really?
that's just my thing.
Oh shit, dude!
Remember when she touched him and then he's like, "Oh, it doesn't do anything." She's like, "Well, sometimes for strong-willed people, I have to go and find this one thing that like I can't remember what she said."
Oh,
but she's like,
interesting.
she's got to work harder.
She's
But I do
accepting
think
him.
It's in his head. No, again, I could be 100% wrong,
But that's
I
a
think
really
it's
good
kinda fun.
theory.
Dude, I'm open to that.
I'm
That
down.
makes her character all the more fascinating to me. And what I find interesting is that there's such a split division on this show where some really love it or some really hate it. And I don't understand the hate it.
For Loki? I
Yeah.
haven't seen a lot of hate.
I've seen a bit out
I've
there.
seen way more hate for WandaVision than anything else.
And see, I think people went into WandaVision expecting Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Right.
Whereas
Yeah.
for me, WandaVision, the first 3 episodes are like, what the fuck's going on? And then it's like, oh, here we go. But the whole point of WandaVision was it was a treatise on grief.
Mhm.
In fact, when I was talking to my therapist, she doesn't watch any of that stuff. I'm like, well, let me tell you about this. And she's like, oh, I have to watch that now. Because she does specialize in grief and everything else. But that's why I love WandaVision so much, because it was that character-driven piece. Falcon I had fun with it, but I did still put WandaVision above that. And Loki's creeping up because I do like character-driven dialogue TV shows and film. And then fun, stupid things like F9 too.
Is it weird that there's 3 episodes left?
Is
Wait,
there
what?
only 3
There's
left?
only 3 episodes left.
I thought it was like 8, wasn't it?
It's just 6.
Oh, damn.
It's crazy, right?
But they're longer too than.
They're a little longer. They're
Yeah.
a little longer. But I would say though, for the first 3, it's kind of like surprising that there's not a little more. If there's these back end shows are going to be very loaded with stuff. Like
Yeah.
I'm going to guess what this next episode is, and I'll call it right now. It's all going to be in Owen Wilson's perspective about what happened during the time that Loki was doing the train stuff. And then it'll end with them meeting up, and then it'll tee off the next episode.
I hope not.
I think that's exactly what's going to happen. It's going to be like, now here's what was happening on this side. And
no,
then
I just want it to be that she's actually in his head, but they're projecting it somewhere, and it's just an hour of Owen Wilson going, "Wow."
Ooh, there was a big reveal in this. Speaking of Owen Wilson and jet skis, he is also a variant.
They're all
Everybody in the
variants.
TVA are variants. That's fascinating to think about.
Yeah, I really like that detail because like that the plot thickens, right?
Mhm.
And it's like, okay, well, who is the bad guy in this show then?
The other one I heard was it? I don't.
Oh,
So-
what was it? Kang. There was some rumor that Kang
I don't
might
think
actually
there is.
be the guy.
Every single time we think we have this really cool fan theory
Mephisto.
about that, like Mephisto and WandaVision.
Mephisto.
Kevin Feige's too smart. He knows what people wants, and he knows how to give it to them the right way.
I didn't like Ralph Boner, and I didn't care how it was given to me. I didn't like Ralph Boner.
Oh, I thought you said rough boners. I do enjoy those.
Where's
You can look like a boner right now, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The one
like
theory
the
I
ones
saw-
that are like really bendy?
Like the bendy boners, the
Yeah,
dildos,
yeah. Yeah.
like flippity.
This does not look real. This is definitely like
that looks like a helmet head.
this is latex.
Yeah.
Is it though?
Anyway,
And see, I couldn't probably use it because like latex does not agree with me. So like when I was a kid, they had those little like fake stretch eyeballs for like Halloween time, and having it sit on my eye like right here, even with my eye closed for 2-3 minutes, my whole face just swelled up. So
dang.
no, but the one theory I heard that was kind of fun is that the main woman who's in charge of the TVA, who kind of guards everything, that she actually is the Loki variant, and that this person is the Enchantress or someone else.
See, I thought it was Owen Wilson who might be that
But I mean, they are all variants, so who knows who is?
because Loki is the one who's most helping him out. Like, wow, you're my friend. I'm gonna let you do your thing.
Well, I think to make it simpler, it just makes more sense why he cares about this Loki, because they're both variants. Like if you could simplify it that easily, and Feige likes a simplified story too.
Mhm.
He definitely will introduce comic ideas, but he's not going to give you a full Kirby panel or something.
Right.
Yeah, and that's one thing that Marvel always does really well is they take all this lore and everything else, well, in the MCU at least, not so much in the comics, and they distill it down so grandma and grandpa go see Guardians of the Galaxy because the grandkids want to see it, and they walk out and Groot is now their favorite character. And that's just something they really do masterfully as far as distilling it down to its essence. So you still have an amazing story that you really like, but you don't need to worry about like the 55,000 volumes of backstory. So
simplified. And Loki is probably the most complex right now.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm curious to see how they tie it up. I don't know where it's going. The other two, you kind of got an idea kind of early on where it might go, but this one I actually have no idea.
Most streamlined. Like you
Right.
you were very But Loki, I hope this has the most implications into what we see in the movies. Because we got a little bit of that with WandaVision, but I don't think we've really hit enough of a like this is where we're going for the movies. And Feige promised that a lot more than what I think we're getting.
I'm gonna ask a question I asked last week. I'm gonna ask it every week until the end of the show to see if your mind changes. But do you think the Loki we see in the show will retcon his death in Endgame and he'll come back to the cinematic universe?
Oh shit, no, don't do that.
No. I think that you could have a possibility of his coming back from a different dimension, galaxy, whatever you want to say. Also, how long does Tom Hiddleston want to do the role until they pass it off to someone else? But the fact of the matter is they made a big point that these timelines have to happen a certain way. In fact, he's like, oh, go arrest the Avengers for all they did. And they're like, no, that was part of this determined timeline. And they did a very, very big setup in Endgame describing how it works for time travel works for them. That is, it's multiverse, all this kind of fun stuff. Which is why it's funny. Everyone says, oh, Cap's an asshole because he went back in time and lived with Peggy. I'm like, yeah, he did it in another dimension, another universe that wasn't part of this one. So the last thing he did was put the last stone back and come to where we are.
So what if Loki, speaking of theories, he finds the variant and replaces that variant with himself in the timeline of Thanos, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Thanos actually kills the variant and Loki's still hiding, like being mischievous.
So like he just I doubt it'll go that intense.
Well, just know I'm going to be asking this every time we talk about Loki. So
I'm into it. Any other thoughts about Loki?
I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. I mean, I didn't realize there's only 3 episodes left. Although I was really excited because I got the screener for the first 2 like a month ago. So everyone's been like, oh, I can't wait a week. I'm like, I've been waiting a month, bitch. So,
well, I also like how it ended on a huge cliffhanger too.
Yeah.
Because like the action was escalating and then you're like, oh my God, what's the next step? And then the credits roll. But it's like in the middle of them trying to survive in a way. So I like this show.
yeah,
Nice.
I'm excited to see what happens next.
Look at the back of the chair.
Ew.
Dude,
My skin is falling off.
doing some lotion.
Oh God. Well, with that being said, we're gonna move into the next segment, which Adam was so gracious to be here with us to celebrate. You actually were with us to celebrate the first Pride episode that we did for Gaggle of Geeks ever.
Was it June that one time? Or was it just...
It was around this time last year, I believe. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, again, last year, which is kind of a blur, was
It
everything
really
that happened.
was like we were doing a virtual. I think you had brought a friend or a co-host from one of the shows was on with you.
Possibly. I have to go back
I'm
and look at
forgetting
it
his
again.
name. I feel like a horrible person for bringing this up if not knowing his name. But we've come up with a segment now, and Jay, throw that in. Throw not the intro. Terms or burns is the name. And Adam, I'll just give it to you.
Yeah. So what we're doing is it's kind of our own version of the Hot Ones challenge. So we've got some lovely little chicken wings over here, and I'm going to give each of them a word, a term, something that is LGBT related, and then they're going to go ahead and guess what it is.
So how hot are these hot sauces? Because Patrick tried to get me once and it backfired. Like it was not hot at all.
So there is a pack here that I've not tried yet, and they have different heats. So they could be good, they could be bad, but it could be mild, they could be spicy. Who knows? I did bring my favorite hot sauce though, which actually isn't too spicy. So if I like you can have it because it's literally my favorite hot sauce. Like I've given out bottles to people, and they're like I don't even like hot sauce, but I could drink that. And then I did bring on some Mad Dog. So Mad Dog's the one that will fuck you up.
Dude, hold that up.
And it's not even the anniversary one. I was trying to get that one, but I I couldn't get it in time.
Mad Dog. So 357 Scoville.
It's supposed to be 357,000 Scoville because it's based on cayenne. It's not. It's hotter than that.
Dude, I don't know if I want to like shit fire from my asshole.
You didn't have a choice. And the thing that we didn't mention with this is that for every term that we get wrong, we're donating $1
Sure.
to the Trevor Project.
Yep.
Because honestly, there's no reason to celebrating Pride is one thing, but you've got to actually like put action to it, right? Same thing with when it's Black History Month, or really, I don't know what other month. Right now, it's just Pride and African American community. There's no other like full month, right? Is it Women's Week?
Oh, I mean, you got like, so October, you have Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
There we go.
So there's lots
These
of
are
cool
all the
things you can
sauces,
do.
though.
Yeah. So, and again, I haven't tried these. I'm not a big fan of vinegar hot sauces, but I figured I was waiting for a good time to bust them out. And this seems like a good time. So,
Dude, I really don't know if I want to like spew fire from my ass.
Well,
Like,
there's only one way to start.
Wait,
this.
remember that podcast we're listening to where he's describing a butthole being a dragon's mouth?
Yeah.
My asshole will look like a dragon's mouth after this.
so
Mine will look like Joey Diaz's mouth.
I don't know if I want to know about that. So for people playing along at home, Mad Dog 357 is a very spicy sauce. It's actually quite tasty too. They have many different.
My stomach's already making noises to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm ready.
There is, just so you know, if you go online, there is a very condensed 9 million Scoville unit version of it. It's $100 for an ounce. Now, the thing is, it very specifically says this is a food additive, do not eat. So, of course, there's a bunch of idiots on the internet who've taken little spoonfuls of it. And if you want to see some funny shit, just go on YouTube and look up 9 million Mad Dog and see what pops up.
Okay, so speaking of hot stuff, there's a chip that people like.
It's spicier than that. The one chip challenge.
Yeah, how hot is that chip then?
They say it's like 2 million.
Oh my god, this is exciting. I'm excited for this.
Yeah. So I was talking with Patrick about how we want to do this, because obviously if someone says, oh, it's this, and the other person's like, yeah, it was that. My idea was to type the answer on your cell phones and then show it to me, and I'll read both of them.
Okay.
And then, and you'll want to shake those too, because I know. So we've got like,
That's a lot.
what do we have in there? We've got a bunch of them. There's a cayenne, there's some habaneros, there's the Reaper.
You want me to set those all out right now?
Nah, not yet.
Yeah, we can scrap them one at a time.
So, looking
Let's
at
get our phones out.
looking at these, which one? Like, does it go from like least hot to most hot, or
No, it was kind of like an advent calendar thing where it was like for the first,
What are you trying to cower it out?
No, dude, I'm excited. I'm prepping my ass. Okay.
We're not starting slow, bro. We started slow last one, and it was so anticlimactic. We're starting with the hottest one first.
Go big or go home.
I'm saying we still save the Mad Dog for last. We'll save that for the tiebreaker.
Wow. All right.
But I get to
Hide
control
it
how
from
much
me.
Mad Dog you put on it.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. Let's
Oh my
do this.
God, dude. Okay.
All right. So for this one, I need you to write down and tell me what an otter is.
An otter?
What is an otter?
Oh.
OTTER.
Okay.
Hmm. I can't believe typing this.
I have no idea.
All right, you ready?
All
All right, Patrick, what do you got?
I put small waxed man.
A small waxed man. Okay, and Chaz, what do you got?
Oh God. Why are you looking at me?
When you pull out and poop peeps out.
No, that's not
You see,
quite it.
you see, this is what he does. He doesn't take it seriously. He just goes for whatever.
Because an otter always peeps out of the water, right? And I'm like,
I
oh,
thought
they're
you meant
maybe-
marshmallow
I see what you mean.
peeps.
Gotcha,
I thought
yeah.
he meant marshmallow peeps.
Oh,
I was
no,
like-
no. I thought I got the poop peep. Yeah,
Say it one more time.
I want to hear it again. Yeah.
when you pull out and poop peeps out.
Okay.
No, we just call that an occupational hazard. So actually, you're both wrong, but Patrick, you were closest.
Yes.
An otter. So you're still wrong though. An
But
otter
he
is
is
a skinny, hairy guy. So how bears are big, hairy dudes, an otter is a skinny, hairy dude.
All right, Chaz.
That makes sense. What's
Yeah.
up?
You get the first. You were more wrong.
Okay, which one are we doing?
Well, you want? Let's go with that Reaper one.
Which one's the Reaper?
Second from the right top.
Nice.
This one?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh God, are they all
Shake it
sealed? I
quickly
probably
so
should have
we can-
opened them first.
So we're not. Oh boy. This is the greatest noise.
I feel like
the
we might
podcast
need to have
listeners.
some a knife to cut it because I don't know.
Nice.
You need a knife for this?
I don't know. I haven't opened them.
Think we'll be okay. Maybe. Yeah,
Or
I
it
think
peels
that
off
seal
something.
will.
I opened the other ones, so
You want to try?
yeah.
Are these boneless?
Yeah. So what I did for the people at home, these are a crusty and old chicken. I feel bad about that, but I did start cooking them at 5 o'clock, so that's on me.
Yeah.
So when we did my version of it on Funny Books, we actually just used chicken McNuggets.
Oh, you see, that's smarter. I'm trying to be all hot and cool and be like, let's do some Japanese fried chicken. Did not work out.
Yeah, we might need to get like a little pocket knife or something.
Hey, well, let's see. Natalie, if you're watching, would you mind coming in and taking these and then she could just pop them out off the screen?
Yeah.
That way we don't hear the crumbling.
Yeah.
If she's here. If not, it's okay.
So we got mango mild hot sauce. We got hot sauce, garlic hot sauce, Cajun hot sauce, wasabi hot sauce,
Wasabi.
habanero, cascabella,
Bonita.
habanero.
There
jalapeno.
she is.
All right.
Here, I'll pass this over.
So here's your
How much
Carolina
should I dab
Reaper,
on
and
it?
I don't know how hot everything's going to be. So
All righty. Yes. All right. So how do you want to do this? Do you want to just put a little here and then like slide it on? How are you planning this?
I'm
Oh,
only controlling the
And
Mad
watch
Dog
out
at
for
the
Frank.
end. Yeah, I
Don't
think
make-
what you're doing
yeah.
is good. Just kind of dribble some on.
watch out for Frank.
Okay, I think that's enough.
Frank.
Guys, ready for this? The moment of truth.
You ate the whole thing?
Fuck yeah.
I'm sorry if it's tough. It's tough chicken. It's not the best. All right. All right, cool. Well, let's go to the next one.
All right. So, what do the letters LGBTQIA stand for?
Okay. Okay. Wow.
LGBTQ.
IA.
IA?
Mhm.
Okay.
Man, we're so straight and white because I'm doing this like A B C D, like I'm like singing LGBT.
Oh no. Okay. Hopefully,
I know
doesn't-
this one's wrong, but
Hopefully, it
I
doesn't
just want
make
to
me
see
look
if it just shocks everybody.
ignorant. You know.
Yeah, okay, LGBTQIA.
Mhm.
Mm.
I'll go first this time too.
Mm.
That one wasn't hot.
It wasn't?
No.
Yeah.
Mad Dog. Let's just do it. I don't care. We're doing and yeah. Okay, so I've got it.
All right. So, who wants to go first this
Chaz,
time?
since you
LGBTQIA stands for lesbian, gay, bisexual, trans, queer, individual, asexual.
You said trans, queer. What was the middle one?
Individual,
Yeah,
asexual.
You're close.
Was I close? Okay.
Close.
Thank you so much. All right, and I got so one of them's a joke. I'm very sorry
Okay.
already. Because I just have no idea what the Q is. Lesbian, gay, bisexual, trans, QAnon, independent, and asexual.
QAnon.
But it is kind of, isn't it anonymous? Isn't that kind of what
the A stands for?
the Q stands for? What does the Q
So
stand
the
for?
Q, so it's lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender. Q could be queer or questioning.
Okay.
And then I is intersex, and then A is asexual.
Oh,
Intersex.
I got wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, so you were
Can-
close.
What is intersex? I don't.
Intersex would mean having both parts.
Okay. Is that Jamie Lee Curtis?
That is a rumor.
Wait, what the?
Oh, okay.
That's news to me. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that was
It
rumors.
used to be known as being a hermaphrodite, but generally it is someone who's born with both sets of organs.
Okay.
So-
Cool.
So, who's closest?
Oh, I really messed that one up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was on me.
Yeah. So
which
we're
one
gonna
are we
give it
doing
to
then?
Chaz?
What's up?
We're gonna give it to you.
Okay, which one do you want?
I don't know. Which one am I getting at him? He has to punish us.
Let's get that one closest to you on the top, the red one.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Extra hot sauce is what we got here. Ladies and gentlemen. All right.
The Weekend.
Ladies and gentlemen.
That's good to know about the eye, though. Intersex.
Gonna
Ooh, yeah.
be putting a lot more Mad Dog on that than that next when we get to that one. So
All righty. Here we are.
Chewing the mic, dude. ASMR people.
Oh, yeah. All right. We're good.
okay. What does DP mean? And this actually could be straight or queer. So
DP.
DP.
I know this one.
Who wants mustache rides?
I got it.
All right. So I made an easy one. So what is it?
Deep penetration.
Oh, double penetration.
Double penetration. You were so close.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because it could be straight and
yeah.
Okay.
Right?
I
Yeah.
didn't feel anything with that one. You've got to give us Mad Dog.
Let's do the Los Calientes first.
But that's the one that tastes good.
I know. That's why we're going to use it right now because that's you both had good answers.
You
So
need pain. You need to, Oh, Frank.
no, thank you.
so much. You're amazing.
This one's got a nice little kick and it actually is extremely tasty. So when Gordon Ramsay did the Hot Ones challenge, he actually went and got some of this.
Really?
I'm gonna try it because I've been wanting to try it too.
It's also a good hot sauce to get for people who aren't into hot sauce because it's got a little bit of a kick, but it's not like spicy.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we
I was
go.
going to bring you, I had some scorpion chili barbecue sauce, but it was like supposedly expired a year ago and I wasn't sure. I didn't want you to get sick. So, because it wasn't vinegar based.
Dude, go big or go home.
True. All right. Speaking of going big. So here's another easy one. What does ace mean?
Ace.
Ace.
Oh. I'm going to get this one wrong. I already know that.
Okay.
All right. Patrick.
Good at sex. You're an ace.
Ace of spades.
No. You're both asexual. It's the short
Oh.
version of that.
I feel like such an ass.
That was a trick. It was a trick question because he gave us the LGBTQ.
Yeah. There you go.
Nice. Damn. All right. Well, we're both getting punished again.
All right. You can go to the Mad Dog if you want, or we can try some of the ones your
Get
lovely
it.
wife brought over.
Get it.
We're going to do Mad
It's time to show the people what they need to see.
Okay, dude.
Give me it. I'm going to pour yours.
So
And you're gonna
I'll tell you
pour
this.
mine.
When I did it, I did about the size of a dime.
Okay.
And it was a bit much. So what we could do is, if you want, we could start small and keep on adding more and more. the more you get wrong.
dude. Start small, add more and more.
Okay.
This will be our
So
punishment.
that's good for him.
Yeah, should be.
Okay. And then
We have to take this at the same time.
I love doing that.
We have to touch our meat.
Okay. Ready? Let's go.
And see, I didn't see exactly how much you put on there, but I can tell a dime size one is a good little.
Oh shit.
Oh, God.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
What does it mean if you're verse?
If I'm what?
Verse. VERS.
What does it mean for verse?
That one's a little bit spicy.
Huh?
Is it a little bit spicy?
Just a bit.
It builds.
Yeah, dude. It's like straight back of my throat, just going up.
Go. What is it? What is yours?
Virgin.
Versatile in sex?
Yes, actually,
Yeah!
you are someone who can both give and receive anal sex.
Yeah. You gotta do a little more. No, you dip it in the.
I know.
Oh my god.
I warned you. And I did a dime size amount. That was not quite what you.
Natalie, can you bring in Diet Coke?
I'm gonna sit over here with my nice Diet Coke.
Oh, that's so. Oh, you did so. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Dude, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh.
All right. I've lost count of who's winning right now. So.
Okay.
All right.
Me.
What is a bussy?
Okay.
A bushy pussy.
A what?
Bushy pussy.
A bushy pussy. And what is? We
Your
can just say
butthole.
it now, I guess.
Your butthole. It's another word for your butthole.
But what does it mean?
Put it in my boosie.
Thank you.
Well, what does
I'm
bussy
so
actually stand
sweaty.
for then?
What? You're not using the cameras anymore. I think Adam needs to now.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know how this works. So.
2 is me, 2 4 is
Oh, okay.
1's wide.
All right. What is a pussy? So you're right, but what does it stand for?
Butt pussy.
Boy pussy.
Shit.
All right, you got to do another one.
Honey, can you give me some water?
I haven't taken my bite yet.
I want to see it both at the same time.
Dude, dip. You gotta dip it like I did.
Wait, you didn't do one for this one.
I know, but I still have it.
That's so
That much.
That's so much.
Let me see. I'll be a pussy. Okay.
All right, so as you take your bite, I'm going to let you think about this one, okay? What does hunty mean?
Hunty?
Hunty, Hunty. You could be onto something, though. So,
Thank you.
Was what?
hunty, Hunty.
Hunty. You have to write it in your phone.
We're at a point now where we can just say, you guys already got to level 10, so.
Mm-hmm. A hunty.
You're hunting for
Is-
younger people.
Someone being sought after. No, someone being hunted by someone else that in the gay community for sex.
So you
Like
actually were really close the first time around when you said the bad word. It's from RuPaul's Drag Race, and it's something you would call your friend. It's an amalgam of honey and cunty.
I'm so hot.
I can't breathe.
It's pride. It's pride, right? It's pride.
Pride, yes.
It's pride. It's pride.
All right, are we at the point where we're going to like, do you want to keep going or are we going to just.
It's pride.
Oh, you're taking your shirt off.
I'm hot. It's pride. It's hot.
I'm keeping mine on. No one wants to see
It's
that.
hot.
All right, what is a kiki?
Did I mess that up?
No. What
I
is
have
a
to take one.
kiki?
A kiki?
Somebody's kinky.
No, a
That's
kiki.
kinky.
I don't fucking know. I'm just guessing at this point.
A kiki is when you run up. When you run up on your friend. He's like, hey, if you're going to throw up, you got to leave.
It's spicy. It's spicy burps.
It's spicy burps, yes. And spicy poop. No,
He's like,
a kiki is a party.
Oh.
Yeah, let's go have a kiki.
See, I thought it was like an abbreviation for Waikiki.
No, and well, I guess it could kind of come from that. The Scissor Sisters made it popular with their song "Let's Have a Kiki," which was done on Glee. So there's another gay thing.
Shit.
All right,
Hold on. I got to do that one.
Oh my god, you're insane.
I got to do that one.
Come on.
Am I sweating through the mask now? I don't look good.
No, good.
Adam,
I think
thank
you
you for
moved up to
coming on.
your Dr. Evil stage.
Are you glad that you came on the show, Adam?
I was happy to be here. I said let's wait to the end, but you wanted to go sooner.
It's what you have to do. And I'm not stopping because we need to donate.
Fuck, dude.
Just be glad I didn't bring any Pepper X sauce.
How hot
You
is
had
that?
Pepper X?
I had some, but I didn't. My buddy had it. And he took it home with him.
How hot is that?
3 million Scoville units, and this is only supposed
Cut
to
away
be
from me,
357,000.
Cut
Oh
away,
my
cut
God.
away. I think we're more.
All right, we still got 3 more.
Okay.
Okay.
What is Descovy?
What?
Descovy. Descovy.
Mm-hmm. You know, at this point, it's all just starting to stay the same. I think I can make it through. Descovy.
You got to let me choose the amount for the last one. You're crying, sweating.
Okay, I have an idea for this. So desk of V sounds like a desk and a V, like a vagina. It's where you study the vagina.
So this would be a lesbian one or a bisexual one.
I don't know. You tell me.
It's where you write like you're on a desk on the vagina. Like, you know, you do the tongue scrolls and stuff.
It sounds like it's a rhyme for an actual word, like vasectomy.
No.
Oh, shit.
Descamy?
Descovy.
I have no idea. I don't know this one.
You ever heard of Truvada? So Truvada was a medication that came out that was used to treat people who are HIV positive to keep it from going into AIDS. And they found out that if you are on the medication when you're HIV negative, it actually is nearly 100% foolproof to keep you from contracting HIV.
Dude, I just
So-
fucking ignorant asshole right now.
So Descovy was the new version that came out about a year or two ago that is not quite as harsh on your body because there could be some adverse reactions to Truvada.
That's cool.
So, but yeah, it's one of those things where I think there's been 3 to 5 people who have seroconverted on it, like in the last 10 years. So it's pretty
Damn.
cool. All right, as you're eating that,
Hold on.
Dude,
Okay.
you're gonna be shitting fire.
Oh my god. Okay.
okay.
I'll make up for the ones I didn't eat.
All right. So what does NB mean?
Envy?
NB. ENBY.
New booty.
Okay.
NB. ENBY.
Oh.
Envy.
New bisexual?
No.
NB. It's an acronym for something.
Kind of.
I don't know, man.
So it actually stands for non-binary.
Really?
So
So,
it-
the
yeah.
BY.
So NEN for the letter N, and then BY by for the B. So yeah, NB is basically someone who's non-binary, does not identify as purely masculine or feminine. So
Okay.
You okay?
Yeah. I'm good.
all right, we got one left. One
Okay.
left
Look
for
at the
this one.
sweat coming off your chest.
I'm good, man. I'm
You
good.
you let Natalie know. I warned you.
I'm good, man. I'm good. That's good. We're friends. We're all here. It's Pride Month, man. This
Yeah.
is good.
All right, so we got one last one, and if you get it wrong, I get to choose how much Mad Dog you put on it.
I think that's fair. Thank you for coming on the show.
And torturing you.
Should we close this like this with the last one?
Yeah, let's do our plugs real quick.
Okay.
Adam, where can everyone follow you?
So the biggest places right now is Funny Books and Firewater podcast. You can find it on Spotify, Apple, iTunes, anywhere, Google Play. Also on Big Shiny Robot, and then upcoming once we finish our relaunch will be bigmoviemounthoff.com. Also
Cut to
be
you.
also be all over the interwebs.
You kick ass at Big Movie Mouth Off, by the way.
Thank you.
Please follow him.
You can follow me on Over and Under Us Exposed.
Every time I talk, it hurts.
Have a new episode. This is fun. Thank you for coming on.
Yeah, thanks for having me. If we do this every single time, I'll enjoy it.
You can follow me on patrickbaderreviews.com on Gaggle of Geeks. Me and Natalie do slap trough and then button mashing. And we got to thank Jay behind the scenes for kicking ass and doing all this stuff. The Indiana Jones giveaway, I'll give the names later. But for now, let's do this.
All right. This is the hard one. This is why I get to choose how much you put on there. What does U equal U mean?
Oh, God. U equal what?
U equals U. Trans?
Yeah.
Okay, no.
Trans, like.
No. Oh, I think it said trance, like the.
No.
Oh, she's bringing milk.
Jay told me to bring you guys milk.
Oh, look how much he's sweating.
Oh, I can see.
I warned them. So I said this should be the last one we do. And they're like, no, 4 of them in. We want something hot. And I told them. So.
Oh, goodness. You guys did this to yourselves.
I did. And I left the.
Man,
So,
talk about a thirst trap. Look what we're doing.
So the guy who invented the Carolina Reaper also made Pepper X. And the name of his farm where he makes it is called Pucker Butt Farms. And I fully approve that. Like, his wife can't touch him at the end of the day. He's got so much like just capsaicin coming out.
No.
U equals U.
Away from
U
the
equals
hot
U,
sauce,
yeah.
Frank.
U equals everybody.
No.
Okay.
No. Go.
Dude, I lost. So Patrick, hurry up.
Oh, he's gonna eat the hot sauce bags. What was the?
U equals U.
What does it mean? I didn't even get it. Oh, hold on. I didn't hear you. I didn't hear his, so I get to do it.
He didn't know. So
U versus U.
U equals U.
U equals U means you are yourself, and yourself is all that matters.
No.
Okay.
That is good though. I do like that sentiment. No, U equals U means that someone who is HIV positive and on their viral meds to the point where their viral load is undetectable means they cannot pass it on to anyone else.
That's so cool.
Basically, it's like I said, back in the day, HIV was, excuse me, a death sentence. Nowadays, you can live a normal life and die an old person. So, and it's for gay and straight people. We have, sometimes, people get it, whether they're blood transfusion or maybe that a partner passed it on, they didn't know it. And it's saving lives all over the world for everyone. So
That's so cool.
I'm glad that we did this game. I'm sorry that it was tough to hear because the ringing started happening. Did you get a ringing in your ear?
the hot sauce is giving you tinnitus.
I'm
I
getting a
start
little
calling
bit
you
of
baby
ringing in my
driver.
ear. Should we do this last one?
Yeah, dude, you have sweat coming off your chest.
I know, but should we do this last one?
Yeah,
What's
how much
the
you
amount?
want?
I want you to do we'll start pouring, I'll tell you.
Pour on, dude. Nope.
No, you gotta pour it on the wing.
Dude.
I'm not gonna be as mean as it was to me, don't worry.
Dude.
That's good. Oh, that's too much. I was gonna say put that much on.
Well, this makes it here. Let's do this and then you control it. That'll make you pass this to him so he can portion it for us.
See, I was gonna do it where if
Oh,
like you
God.
actually got it, I was gonna do
I'm
it.
so
No,
sweaty.
I've had this before.
I'm gonna ruin this shirt. Oh.
Do you feel better doing that?
Yeah, I'm gonna just
Natalie, thank you for drinking us drinks and stuff.
God.
And Jay,
Oh, God, I'm so sweaty.
you did great.
Yeah, cut to me. Show this is
Actually,
who I am.
That is the right amount on that one. So
This is who I am.
that one in the front has rolled around. So be careful of your fingers if you grab it. Don't get it in your
So which one's the right one?
either one you want.
Oh, Jesus, dude. Okay.
There's about equal amounts on both of them. So there.
Bro.
So the one on the little nugget, that's how much I did when I did it the first time.
Bro.
Just be careful of your
No,
fingers
rock,
afterwards.
paper, scissors.
Bro.
Okay, that's fair.
Can I do this?
I mean, now it's coming off. It's kind of soaked in now.
We split this one.
Nope, I'm doing this one.
We split this one.
I am so excited for
Dude,
this.
we have milk.
I can't do this one.
Dude, you got it.
It's too much.
We'll just,
It's pride. What were you saying? It's pride. It is pride.
This
Don't
was your
you
idea.
pussy out.
Fred. What if we go to the hospital, bro? I haven't gotten my insurance cards yet for work.
Oh, dude, that one they dipped everywhere.
I just gotta do this a little. Here.
Ah, fuck it. I'm gonna go for it.
all right.
Do you recommend going for it?
That's how much I did the first time.
That much?
Yeah.
Bottom and front?
Okay,
Mhm.
dink. Just dink it. Just dink
Because
it.
it was about a dime size and it was thick because I just plumped
I'm
it on
not doing
top.
that much, but I did a lot. I did a lot. I did a lot.
Okay.
All right, Jay.
No, go yeah. No.
Jay's back there like, you guys are all idiots.
Okay. That's the end of the show. Get us out of here, Jay.